Hey there guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. It is Peppy and today we're going to take a look at the woods map and a good kind of loot run that you could do without running into too many players, hopefully, that you can get in, get out, and you're avoiding the major areas of the map where like PvP takes place. So we're after spawning up here in this top corner beside the green smoke extract. That is the USEC camp right there, and lumber mill is over here. So USEC camp is one of these areas that we're going to avoid. We're also going to avoid lumber mill, and we're going to avoid preppers camp as well. So what we're going to do is, guys, we're going to come down along here, and we're going to do a couple of stashes along the way. So it really helps if you guys know where the stashes are on the map, so that you guys can, loot them along whatever route you do. Obviously, I don't know them all myself, so if I miss one and you guys know that I missed one, please let me know in the comments. But first of all, you see this like little red machine thing here. Right past that, there's like a bush, and we have our first stash. This video might be a little bit longer than normal, than the other videos I've done, just because woods is such a big map and there's so much there's just so much loot, you know. So this is a good route, because whether you spawn on that corner or on this corner down here, or even in the middle, you can spawn like right here in front of me, and you can do this route. So you would normally start with that stash if you spawn up that way. If you spawn down here, it's fine. You just don't do that stash and you can do the rest. Alright, so the next stash is at the other extract, or you can spawn there as well. So if you just run up here, there is so hang on, there's a broken log, and it's over here to the left somewhere. There it is, right here. There we go. Okay, and from here there is a stash over this way that I'm going to go for. Now, you guys don't have to go for this in the normal run. It might be a bit risky to try this in the normal run, but I'm going to show you where it is, just so that you guys know. Like, look, guys, at the end of the day, woods is one of them maps where if you're going to get headshot, you're going to get headshot, right? You're out in the open so much, just because of how woods is built, that you know, you're gonna take it to the head sometimes. So go for this one as well if you guys want. And I want to say it's these bushes here. I could be wrong. Am I wrong? I am wrong. Ah, yeah, it's these bushes here. So the best way to recognize it, when I saw the tank, I just assumed it was them. But when you're looking at the tank from the front, it's the bushes over here on the left. And I just stood on it. Yep. Like that, guys. It's not a stash run guide. It's more of a loot run that maybe I know where stuff is, you know. So if you don't go for that one, you would still be over here, along this side. The main thing you have to worry about, guys, is over to your left, because especially early in the wipe, everybody is going to be going to the quest to unlock Jaeger. So just be very careful on your left, and just all along down this side of the map, I think is going to be very dangerous at the start of wipe. So just keep that in mind, guys. So the next stash, guys, if you see the old station, and then you see this big long stretch of rocks, if we go on the right hand side of the rock, And like with every run I show you guys, this can be done at daytime, nighttime, scavs. You can do it as scavs because, especially on woods, guys, like 90% of the player base do not know of the stashes on woods. Like, there are so many stashes on woods that are always not looted because people just don't know about them. They just don't know how to find them. They'll look at maps for stashes and they still won't be able to find them. So, and even myself, I don't know every stash on the map either. So, like, there's always stashes on the map that aren't looted. So, keep that in mind, guys. Woods, in my opinion, Woods, even though I've made videos on the other maps as well, Woods is by far the best map for loot, in my opinion. This is the map I farm myself a lot. And just knowing the stashes gives me an extra little boost every run. Because even if the places I go to are looted, the stashes won't be. There's a stash down here at this extract. So many people don't even know about this stash as well, which is kind of weird because it's like right in the extract. Just be careful if you have this extract, because you're going to have to search, run out to loot everything, especially if your bags are full and you can't grab everything in one go. You can also get that weapon crate if you want. So from here, guys, you can choose what to do. This can be a busy area. Like, you can go through this area like it's 10 runs and you won't see anybody. But then that one run, when you're not paying attention, there's going to be like 4 guys in this area, and they're all fighting each other, and then they're fighting you. So in that little shack, there's like a couple of things to do. I think there's a weapons crate and a toolbox. This warehouse is definitely worth looting. But like that, just be careful of other players because it is a valuable area to loot. There is... Where's the... Did they change? Oh no, they didn't. The box is right there. I thought it was over here for some reason. There's a box there. There's multiple boxes upstairs. There's one. There's another one above me. There's so many boxes to loot in this little barn that it is worth looking at. Alright guys, so after the barn, you come up, the barn's right there. You come to the back of this tank, and then if you come down to where these logs are on the ground, look at this outside one, and you just run in line with that. And you come to a tree. Which one was it now? It is... yeah, this one right here. So, there you go. You run in line with the outside log. Boom. And the tree is right there. And there is the stash. Some beard aisle. Alright. So there's another stash like right beside the truck here as well. I'm sure a lot of you probably know about this one. Oh, there's also a gun spawn right there. M4. There's so many M4 spawns on the map, by the way. I'm going to show you the other couple as well. The ones I know about at least. While we're running around, I will show you where they are. So inside this one, yeah, inside this one there is another stash. Ah, smiley. Smiley, smiley. Alright guys, so you can loot the town. There's plenty of stuff. There are also, I'm going to show you 2 spots actually in town. Some of you might already know them, maybe all of you know them. We're not going to go through the whole town, but I'm going to show you 2 spots that you should check anytime you are looting the town. Okay, so in the first house here on the left, inside, up here, under this bed, there's a gold chain, and then you should go prone and just check that there's nothing along here. There can be lions, there can be Bitcoin, there can be everything underneath the beds. So always check underneath them 2 beds. And in this house over here, house here, open up this door, and then same thing, go prone here, and check. There can be lines, chains, all that sort of stuff in here. And obviously check that box because it can have electronic stuff. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and empty my bags out. You guys can have a quick mental note of what's here. And I'm going to dump the M4 as well. Just to get the weight problem gone. You guys can see there's good loot there already though. And there's one more spot I want to show you that you guys should be checking. Because it also has a chance for lions, chains, all of that stuff. So out of that back house, out here where the little pond is, underneath this dock, see this little area here? You can get GP coins. There's only ammo here today, but you can get everything here. There's a lot of just nice spawns there, and I've come here in my scav, and like 90% of the time, that is not looted. So give that an old check, guys. So from the town, we are going to go. There's two locations you can go to. Okay, we're going to talk about it a little bit on the way. We can. Option one is we can go to the left, and we can go up onto Sniper, where the sniper is, Sniper Hill, Sniper Rock, whatever you guys call it in your own little chat. When you go up there, make sure that you check the bunker. The bunker can have lions, it can have horses, it can have chains, it can have all that like high loot, high money loot. I've once gotten 2 lions in the one bunker. It's very, very worth checking. Even on your scav, if you come in on your scav, go up and check it. A lot of the time it's not looted. The other option is the option I'm actually going to take you to right now, and that is the old, like, broken down town. I'm not sure what people call it, like swamp town, whatever you guys want to call it. But yeah, we're gonna go towards that. We're here at the town, so where exactly am I in the town? Hang on a second. Yeah, I was over by the right house. I was making sure. So in this house here, you want to check inside the tent here on the right. There can be a spawn. Yep, there's a chain there today, but same as before, there can be multiple things. Check the duffel bag, I guess. Nothing in there today. Check this basin as well. I found a skull, the little golden skull in the basin before. So I always check the basins now. You don't have to do every house in this town, but the ones I'm going to run into right now are the ones I recommend. I always check here. A lion can spawn right here in this doorway, so make sure you always check the doorway. And in amongst the bushes here like this, there can be stuff just loose on the ground. And there's also a stash. Shattered mask. Alright. So from here, we hop up onto the rocks. Down into the boat. Now, always check right here. There can be a high loot spawn, usually a chain, to be honest. I've got another high loot there as well, but it's usually a chain. Then you check inside. There's a clock here today, so we pick him up. And there can be other stuff just on that box there. So one thing I always mix up where the circle with the marked circle is. Is it in here or is it the next yard? Not right here, right? Yeah, it's here. Okay. So the marked circle can have stuff. I don't see anything today, but it can. Like, some days you go there and there's nothing. Other days you go there, there's like 4 horses there. It's really random, in my opinion. And the last place in this town that I check myself is in here. And there's nothing there today. A high loot can spawn there, and 2 will can spawn here. And then you also have this toolbox, which doesn't really have a whole lot today. But yeah, always check right here, especially in the boat. There is more loot, guys. You can check the rest of these houses and stuff. I don't myself personally. I think it just takes up too much time. For very little reward, you know. So I am going to show you one spot that sometimes I loot. I usually do it on my scav, to be honest, because it's a bit risky on your PMC, because you're very exposed when you loot it. But I am going to show you where it is, and that way if you're on your scav and you're out this way, because the scav extract is right there, so you're literally right beside it. And a lot of people don't seem to know about it, because every time I loot it, it's not looted. Like, nobody seems to loot this body. So right here on the edge, where is he now? There he is. There's a dead body right here. Now, I've gotten multiple, and I mean multiple, Ronin helmets. There's literally not a bit there today, but I've gotten multiple Ronin helmets from him. I make sure and loot him every time, just for the chance at the Ronin helmet, because they're like 100k each. So yeah, always check them. You can loot that little, the little yard up there. You can have a few little things in it. I don't bother myself. The only time I'll actually go up there is if I'm looking for scav kills. Like that, guys. This is not really a guide showing you, oh, do this route. This is more of a, when you're here, loot this. Okay, so it's a very big difference in, you know, me telling you, oh, just follow this route exactly. It's more of a, you know, when you're here, you should definitely be checking here. So when you're in this little area, come down into the bunker. Now I'm sure a lot of you know about most of the places down here, but always check in here. Check on the ground here beside them. Always check the beds here. You can have bitcoins on these beds. Very important to check them. On this locker as well. And underneath this bed right here, there's a pick here today. A Veritas pick. And a jacket. And obviously this bed as well. There's also a bag. But yeah, and there, as you can see, there's drinks and more drinks here. Oh, there's actually a relay there today. But yeah, you make sure you check in among there. There's always electronic stuff on that little panel. So, moving on. I'm going to show you 2 M4 spawns now. They're in proper camp. Now, some of you might already know about these, but I'm going to run up and I'm going to show you the M4 spawns. Other than that, guys, I'm not going to show you much in proper camp. I'm sure most of you already know about the loot there. Alright, so this is the first camp if you're coming in from the bunker. The first M4 spawn is literally right here on this green thing, or is it on that? It's somewhere here. I can't remember where exactly, but it's definitely on this mat area. I found multiple here. I just can't remember if it's on the mat or on the bed. Always check this table. There's always, like, look at that, there's a suppressor. There is a scopy thing. Little scopy fella. And then the next one is over in the next camp. Alright. This is where the other M4 is. It was on the chair right there. So, it's neither of them are here today, but we did get that one earlier, so maybe only 1 spawns per map. And per round, maybe. I actually don't know how that works. I'm just going to show you this. You probably already know, but underneath here, in there, and in here, you can have high value loot. You have to prone to get them. There doesn't seem to be any there today. But always check here, because there's definitely loot there. Anyway. I'm going to show you... I always jump there, because there can be mines. I'm just going to show you guys where a key card can spawn 2 key cards in Lumber Mill. Most of you probably know about these in the back of the Jeep and in the little cabin. If that makes sense to you, feel free to leave the video now, because that's probably the last thing I'm going to show here today. But if you don't know where they are, I'm gonna run there right now, and I will cut back in a second. Oh, actually, guys, I'm going to cut this really quick right here. I forgot about this. This broken down tree. There's a stash. I just can't remember where it is. Is it in it? I know there's a stash here. at this tree. Yep, there it is. I knew it was there somewhere, guys. I knew it was there somewhere. So yeah, if you're over by a lumber mill at the at this big rock, we call this it's a special group name, so I won't even bring it up. But that rock and this broken tree, you can see a stash right there. Anyway, we're just at lumber mill now, so I'll stick with you here, and I'll show you the 2 card spawns that you guys should be just checking for if you're doing a quick run through lumber mill. So the first spawn is right there. It's like right here. It's either inside or like on the back of it there. Can't remember which, but it's right there on the back of that Jeep. So always just have a quick look in there. And alright guys, last but certainly not least is the last area where the key card can spawn. It's right there on that. Alright, so that's it. In my opinion, it's very good to know stashes. I've said it throughout the video, and obviously them other areas I show you with high value loot, they don't be looted half the time, so it's good to get the info out so you guys have a better chance of finding something big. Anyway guys, that's it. If you did find it helpful, please do throw a like in the video, do subscribe for more content as well, and you know, do come over to Twitch as well. I do stream there a good bit, so yeah, come on by, say hi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.